Alright guys, so today, welcome to another Angry Birds 2017 video, and today we're going to be I'm going to be beating the Bop-It Micro Series. Now, the Bop-It Micro Series is a much more better version and the best version of a portable Bop-It. Now, of course, it's actually compared to the Bop-It Shout, which I actually have been in the last Bop-It video, where I beat this thing on all 3 levels with the shouted on. So, of course, with the Bop-It Micro Series, you can just take this anywhere. But I just took this thing to my last day of school. So, and yeah, my friends liked it. It's because it's small, it's compact, and it's portable. Now, if you really want a portable Bop-It, this is the way to go. But if you want if you want a Bop-It that you could do more things with it, then I definitely could recommend this one. So, and yeah, so here's the Micro Series. Now I'll tell you guys about before this thing was released. One of Hasbro's failed products was the Bop-It Carabiner, and I wouldn't recommend you buy it in 2018. Is because due to the only 2 commands that can cause terrible issues with the Bop-It Carabiner is both the pull it and the shout it. It's because when you buy it in stores, make sure you open it up and try it before you leave. It's because over 20 to 25% of them, when you get home and the shout it doesn't work, then you have to return it. So, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend you buy it off the internet in 2018. Is because if you buy it off the internet, which is a used one, and I wouldn't recommend you buy a used one. Yeah, the main reason is because they don't make the Bop-It Carabiner no more. They don't make those no more. So as a result, you have to go online and buy one. Now I wouldn't recommend you buy a used one. So yeah, I would actually recommend you get a new one. It's because if you get a used one and the shout it or pull it doesn't work, well, that's a little hard to figure out. The main reason with the pull it is because when sometimes during use, when you're not being careful with it or you're pulling it way too hard, or you just used it so many times, then the pull it mechanism is completely useless. It's because it doesn't work and it wears out over time without that much use. And that's a little weird right there in the first place. Now, they released a Bop-It Carabiner in 2009 when they tried to make a portable Bop-It, and they failed miserably. So as a result, they end up discontinuing it pretty quickly. A few years later, then they just did release the Bop-It XT Carabiner. They did release it as a second portable Bop-It, and it worked out a little bit, but they didn't last that long. So this is actually released in 2014, and they did it again, but they did it a lot better. Now, I'm gonna sit down and play. So, it does have one more mode to add. Excuse me. So yeah, it does. One more added mode they have is actually passive, and that's my favorite thing about this. Is because both the Bop-It Carabiner and the Bop-It XT Carabiner have. So now, it looks like they just did redesign the Bop-It Carabiner, the Bop-It Classic, but they did it in a really small form. Now, let's go ahead and just go beat it. Alright, so sorry about the microphone on this MacBook. Is because just like with me beating this, then the same thing on this video, you guys won't be able to hear the audio quality that good, because the microphone are right on the area where the ports are, and if they would have put it on right near the webcam is, which is right there, would have been better. So as a result, no good audio quality. I would definitely consider to buy a Blue Snowball microphone, and it works really good. It's one of the cheapest, best microphones you can get for narration. it works better as you combine it with a program called Audacity. Now, speaking of that, let's get into beating this thing. Also, the pitch will change even more higher as you go on. There you go. That's how I beat it. I'll show you past it demonstration. Let's pass it for you. Oh, let's pass it. There you go. Let's just pass it. So yeah, I did beat this thing. I'll let it go to sleep. Now, just like when I beat this, you can still find these on anywhere else, like in internet, on eBay or Amazon. But you can still see these on actual stores, like in Walmart, Target, or yeah, etc. So yeah, unfortunately, you can still buy these on Toys R Us, but unfortunately, this Friday all stores in the U.S. Toys R Us will close down. So it's because of that. So RIP Toys R Us will be dismissed, and which is the store I'm talking about. They're gonna close all of them down in this country on Friday or before Friday. Speaking of that, and you can still buy these on anywhere else, but these right now, in 2018, I no longer see these in actual stores. So you have to go online to get one of these, like on Amazon or eBay. Yes, because since they're released in screensaver like always. So yeah, hold on. Actually, the copyright date. The copyright date is 2008. Well, it's because of that. It was made in 2008, but released in 2009. So you can't see these in stores anymore. But to this day, they're still making these. But in the near future, they will probably discontinue them, and they will not make these no more. So now with this, it's made in 2014, and oops, I wasn't pointing to where the copyright date is. You guys can barely see it. 2014. Yeah, this was made in 2014 and released on that same year, 2014. So yeah, I don't want to get this video to be too lengthy. So, and yes, because it's on my MacBook, this entire video will be edited in Final Cut Pro. And yeah, so yeah, that was it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on mine. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.